So we want to welcome everybody to join in the channel. This is our YouTube channel, the Ohio Gym channel, or the OG channel. And what better way to have the OG than Mike Jackson himself? My name is David Andrus, and we're going to talk today. We're excited to talk about nutrition, right? So a lot of times people have thoughts and maybe they don't understand, and as far as how nutrition is so impactful on getting the results we're looking for. And Mike, I'm sure you can agree with me that 70 to 80% of what we look like and feel like is based on what we're putting in our mouths, right? So what we eat, what we drink, not only what we eat and drink, but also the times we eat and drink, right? So how does that impact our workout? How do we replenish our nutrition? Remember, our body is we eat for our fuel to keep our body going, right? So Mike, we're going to talk just today, as we usually do, just about some questions. I'm going to kind of fire some off with yourself. How about just a good pre-workout meal? What do you think? Hey, I'm going to the gym, I'm working out, or I'm working out at home, whatever the case may be, but I'm going to get a hard session, right? What's a good pre-workout meal?
One that I like to go to would be eggs. Eggs is very healthy. I would have about maybe anywhere from 3 to 5 eggs, just depends on your protein goal. So one, you're going to have protein with that, so you're not depleting muscle during your workout. Another reason why I like eggs because it's very easy to digest. It's not meat, so you're not using all your blood trying to break down that. And then we're going to need a carb. You don't want to get too full to where you're sluggish and lazy. Some nice healthy. I like to use Dave's Killer Bread. I don't know if a lot of people are familiar with that. It has a lot of healthy seeds in there, omegas, healthy complex carbs in there. So I use about like 2 slices of the Dave's Killer Bread. Sometimes I make that into a sandwich, or I just might eat it on the side. So now I'm having my protein with the eggs. I'm getting a lot of good vitamins from there, and I'm getting my carbs from the bread. So that's a really simple, easy, cost-friendly meal that you can have before you work out.
Well, and you made a point there, 3 to 5 eggs, depending on the protein goal. So again, I'm assuming, I'm a female, maybe in my 30s, maybe looking to tighten up and tone a little bit. I'm probably not going to eat those 5 eggs. I'd probably stay towards those 3, right? Yeah. And then obviously someone like a bodybuilder, someone that's trying to pack more muscle on, maybe a little bit more.
Oh, definitely. I would give them 5 eggs. You got to think. So a large egg is going to have 6 grams of protein. So you take 5 eggs, you got your 30 grams of protein right there. And again, easy digestion.
Right. And then, a lot of people don't know this, right? So this is, again, what we always say, work with a trainer, work with someone who's experienced and understands nutrition to complete that program. It's not, again, just the working out. 70% is your diet. So we talk about pre-workout meal. What's a good post-workout meal? So you burn out all your energy, right? You're breaking down your muscles, you're ripping those muscle fibers. What's a good post-workout meal to replenish that? And then how soon after you should eat that post-workout meal? And then kind of to go right back to where we were, how soon do you have to eat that meal, that pre-workout meal, before you work out?
That's another good question. Yeah, this has been like going on for years and years. What should I eat after my workout? How long do I wait? One meal that I like to have, I like to have a nice chicken breast. I like to have a sweet potato. Again, I like to follow always having your protein and hitting those protein levels so we're not tearing down our muscle. Get the best optimization from that. Also like to have a complex carb. I'm a big fan of sweet potatoes. I've been eating those since I was a kid from my grandma. I would say have a probably medium-sized sweet potato, nice sized chicken breast, probably 6-ounce chicken breast. That'll probably give you about another 30 grams of protein. Your complex carb, go ahead and refuel everything that you lost throughout the workout. And then you can add like a side salad in there just to give you some fibers, some greens. If you don't like salad, you can go with like a fruit. I like kind of having a little bit of fruit with each one of my meals. I've been finding that to be very effective. The other part of that question, you said, how long should you wait to eat? I would eat anywhere right after my workout, 30 minutes to 1 hour. You got to think, you just laid it out in the gym, you're sweating, you're grinding, you push those muscles to the limit. You got to go ahead and feed the beast. So many people say, I'm working out, I'm not getting the gains. The biggest part of it is feed the beast. You got to feed that beast. You want that look, you got to eat. So I would say that.
And then a pre-workout meal, how soon before you exercise should you eat that pre-workout meal?
I would say about a good hour before you come in.
So about an hour before and about an hour afterwards, right?
Yeah, correct.
And then again, based on that, a full chicken breast getting 30 grams of protein, that's all again going to be tied to your lean tissue that you already currently have, what your goals are. So again, this is a basic general guide, right? Not just this is not specific.
Sure.
Right?
Sure. A lot of what I'm saying is like my personal preference and things that I found to work for clients that I've worked with. So I try to simplify things for the clients and myself. A busy lifestyle, you could grill a chicken breast really easy on the grill, Foreman grill, air fry, for your sweet potato in the microwave. Try to be cost friendly and time effective as well.
For sure, for sure. And that's a big thing we look at when we write out nutrition programs, at least when I do for my clients. A lot of that has to be for their lifestyle, right? So it's not just everybody. It's easy to say, hey, you need to eat 5 or 6 meals per day. But if I'm, let's say, a nurse or I'm a doctor or I'm whatever the case may be, and I just simply don't have the time to do the meals because I'm with patients or with clients, then you're back and stack. I simply just say, hey, I can't just say, let's take a break. I'm going to go have my eggs, or I'm going to go have my protein shake. So sometimes we can fit in snacks, right? What would you say some healthy snacks would be that on the go, quick? What can I do to keep it?
Oh, wow, that's another good one. I get that a lot. Definitely, I would say the smoothie is going to be the number one thing. It's quick, it's easy. A lot of smoothie shops are around the world now. Grab a smoothie, you can make your own smoothie, pack your protein powder, shake it up in a shaker cup. I mean, they got little blenders now that you can just carry around with you. I would say definitely a healthy snack is a protein shake. Want to put some things in there that you like. Put a little berries in there. Put a little bit of peanut butter in there. Watch your peanut butter has a little bit of fat in there. Whatever you like. You want to get that protein in. Throw some blueberries, strawberries, whatever it is you like. I'll tell you one of my favorite go-to meals that I like. On the weekends, I'm a big fan of ice cream, but I have to get away from that. I always have digestive issues. So what I've been doing is doing like the Oikos Greek yogurt, French vanilla flavor. I'll get that, and I always use strawberries and blueberries, high in antioxidants. I cut those up. I put those in like whatever serving size that I choose to use for the yogurt. On the weekend, normally it's a lot. I mix that up. I cut the berries up, put that into the yogurt, mix it up. It kind of fluffs, and I throw that in the freezer for about an hour. And that's a really cool treat. So you're getting all your antioxidants from your berries. You get a lot of protein from the Greek yogurt. And it has like that French vanilla flavor. So I feel like I'm hitting all the points there with that snack.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously, we have some almonds you can eat, or your greens, or your other type of vegetables. Again, just to clarify for everybody, right? This is a basic guide. This is not specific. So a lot of times we talk, let's say berries. If I'm a diabetic, I got to watch my glycemic index. What type of berries? Are those burning too high in my sugar levels? All those things, yes, we take an account to. Again, this is just basic. I mean, you and I talking and just giving some pointers for some other people. Specifically, let's talk about a meal, right? And we talk about pre-workout meal. We talk about post-workout meal. What specifically is a good meal? Go-to meal. Hey, I'm going to eat dinner. Not about the workout right now. I'm going to eat. Let's do dinner first, and we'll talk about breakfast, right?
Okay. So for dinner, I was always taught kind of like from my plate, you just kind of want to balance everything around. Have a nice amount of carbs, nice amount of protein, nice amount of fat. Good split to follow is probably, I would say, 40% protein, 30% carbs, 30% fats. And you could spin that however you would like. One thing I forgot to mention earlier when we was talking about a good post-workout meal, I'm not a big fan of beef. I eat it, sparingly. But if you like beef, steak is always a good meal to have after. It's a clean cut of meat, and then there's a lot of creatine in the steak as well that help replenish your muscles and produce muscle gain.
Cool. Now for breakfast, what's a good go-to breakfast?
Oh man, breakfast. I always start off my day with a smoothie. My lifestyle is a little busy, got a lot of clients, a lot of things going on. I start off with a nice, nutritious, healthy smoothie. I put my greens in there. I double scoop my protein. I get a nice shot of protein early in the day. Put a little bit of healthy fats in there, avocado. Yeah, I go with the smoothie. I don't have a specific name for it.
All right,
Yeah, I like a smoothie to get out and get my day started. Then earlier when I was talking about the eggs as a pre-workout meal, sometimes I'll have that in the morning as well. It just kind of depends on my day, how much time I have.
Yeah. Don't forget, let everybody know too, the Ohio Gym, we got that great smoothie bar too. So we can mix all of those together as well, you know. So from spinach and pineapple to peanut butter, I mean, you name it, we have it. Oat milk, coconut or coconut milk, we got it all too. So great way to start your day. I'm going to talk about a lot of people now say I'm in an intermittent fast, right? And to me, it's funny because growing up, one most important meal of the day is at breakfast.
Yep.
Just because that one now knowing it just jumpstarts your metabolism level. But it was always known, usually after dinner, you just don't eat, right? So you want to try and stop your meals after that dinner time, which let's say for some people, 6 or 7 o'clock. You then go another full 12 hours by the time sometimes you're eating breakfast. So back then, now it's just a term, right? Back then was it intermittent fasting? I guess so, because it was a full 12 hours. And that varies as well. But what are your thoughts on intermittent fasting?
It's a very good tool that you can use. I kind of have adapted it now to be a part of my lifestyle. Get a lot of good healthy benefits from it. One of them is terms autophagy. In that case, you can get a lot of the cells like replenished, cleansed out. Just over years of eating processed food, say alcohol, whatever your lifestyle may be, you notice things in your body are changing. You don't feel good. Maybe you're not getting the gains that you need. So it's a good way to replenish your cells because when you go in that long window without eating, you give your body a chance to reset and do everything that it needs to do. That process is called autophagy. I also like the intermittent fasting. It's really good for a busy lifestyle. I don't have to worry about eating 5, 6 meals a day. I know when my eating window opens, and I know when it closes. One that works well for me is the 16 and 8, 16 hours when I'm not eating, the 8-hour window when I am eating. This has helped a lot of people. For one, simplify not worrying about, oh, I gotta eat my meals. And then two, it helps them not feel so bloated and just bagged up and using the bathroom easier. Like I said, I adapted that into my lifestyle. It works for some people it doesn't. But I just use it as a tool. Sometimes, with clients, as you know, you got to try different things until you find that right fit. So some people will say, yeah, yeah. Some people will say, no, no. So whatever works for you.
Yeah, very true. And again, talking about those meals, focus on a balanced diet. If you're someone that does not understand nutrition, I always say focus on just getting the right amount of proteins, get some carbohydrates, the right type of proteins, the right type of carbohydrates, and some of that fat as well. And I like what you said, 40% of that should be each plate, 40% should be protein, 30% carbohydrates, and 30% fat. So a good whole balanced diet will at least get you on the pace to start a healthy lifestyle. And then you work with someone like yourself or myself or a professional out there that can kind of fine tweak and fine tone those meals for you to get that balance. So, any other kind of thoughts just on basic nutrition that maybe someone, I got one. Like, what about water intake? Let's talk about water intake. Because I know I preach it quite a bit with my clients. But how do you feel? And for the audience out there, what do they think they should, maybe an easy goal, but a goal that they should try and strive for how much water intake?
I like to keep this really simple. I follow back to elementary school when they taught you to have 8 ounce glasses a day. So you're looking at like 64 ounces. Now that's a baseline, just normal for work, moving around. Now you're playing sports, you get to the gym 2-3 hours to really exert yourself. So you want to take that up. You want to take that up to at least 100. Some people, water makes them sick or just can't handle it. But if you're a person that can handle it, I would say go for a full gallon every day. But a sweet spot will be anywhere between 64 ounces to 100 ounces in my experience. Also, I've been finding too that sometimes you're drinking so much water, you start to flush out a lot of things out the body, a lot of salts, a lot of sodium. So you got to watch that. I would mix in like a zero Gatorade that you're sipping there, or like a zero Powerade or something like that to keep your electrolytes up. Obviously, the water in the body helps like filtration, a lot of things in the world now, filtration, a little bit of hydration. I remember a while ago before I started learning about water and the intake for the body, I used to always think, oh man, I'm drinking over a gallon of water. And my doctor would say, well, you're dehydrated. I'm like, how is that? I'm drinking And then he taught me, hey, just because you're drinking a lot of water doesn't mean you're hydrated. But then when I say you start adding a little bit of electrolytes, sports drinks, and things of that nature, always zero sugar. Sugar is in everything. So go with the zero sugar. You're probably getting sugar from stuff you don't even know that you're having. So I would say that.
Very true. And that's another topic, right? Zero sugar.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
As far as again, there's sugar is in different realms, right? So you have your fruits break down into sugar, but we're talking added sugar, that refined sugar. There's so much of that out there. The best you could do to minimize your sugar intake, the better. So what I tell people all the time too is be that label reader, right? And your condiments, huge for sugar, your drinks, all those things have that added to it. So just start watching, right? Start limiting it. Sometimes it's a lot. All we need is just come down off that sugar. So our bodies get so fueled by that. Right? And we could talk about nutrition all the time. I can go into electrolytes and minerals. That's all for another day. Just wanted to keep it simple, give some ideas out there. A lot of people ask us about nutrition and healthy alternatives. Again, just stick with that balanced diet. Stick with that good portion of protein, good portion of carbohydrates, good portion of fats. Get to know what the healthy fats are. Get to know what the healthy carbohydrates are. Get to know what the healthy fats are. So it's more balanced, right? And always, 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 you can reach out to us. We let the crowd know that we're at the gym and we're at the Ohio Gym quite often. You can always be reached on our support line, support@theohiogym.com. Feel free to leave us a message on our website as well, theohiogym.com. You can contact us. The gym phone number is 440-934-7440. So very neat. Social media. We have social media with Facebook. We have obviously a YouTube channel, the Instagram. So pretty much where you send a message, either Mike or I will see it or it will get passed to us. And we're here to answer all your questions. And that's definitely something you don't want to do is kind of go out on your own. Get that advice from an expert. We've done this for 25 together, probably 50 years, so our knowledge is there, the experience is there, and reach out. We'll be more than happy to help. But hopefully some of these kind of topics helped. And next time and next thing, we'll talk about some deeper stuff, whether that's nutrition, whether that's exercise. So again, this channel is just to provide kind of insight of a little bit about what we do and some questions that we hear. And however we can serve people and help, that's our role, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Anything to close out today's session, Mike?
Yeah, I like to just all the people out there, man, that's like trying to get fit or make some gains, man. Just understand if you start working with a coach or a trainer, it's kind of like a relationship. You got work to do too. One thing I like to tell clients or people that I'm working with is we want to teach you about nutrition. Sometimes we can just like set your macros for you so you know what numbers you hit, and you can start plugging in those foods to match those numbers. So then you start learning, educating yourself how to eat. Obviously, you're not going to be with a coach for the rest of your life. Get with a coach is to kind of give you that boost and guide you along, and then you should be learning some things as well. So I tell the clients, man, it's two parts of this. You got to do your work outside of here. We do our work inside. So you come in, we got you on that part, the workout and everything. Now you do your work outside of here, which is staying on point with nutrition. So if I can leave you all with something, it'll be that.
100%. I appreciate it. All right, Mike, thanks. And we thank you guys, and we hope to see you guys on more of our streams of media. But please feel free to subscribe, like us, share us. If you have any questions, leave some comments, and we'll be more than happy to help out. So have a great day, and we'll talk to everybody soon.
Peace.
Thanks.